I had always known my fate. From the moment I was born, the village whispered my destiny in hushed tones, their eyes a mix of reverence and pity. I was the chosen one, the maiden destined to appease the ancient spirits that dwelled in the mountains. Each year they demanded a sacrifice, a beautiful maiden to ensure our prosperity, and I was that year's offering. As the day of the sacrifice approached, I was moved to the temple, where I was treated like royalty. My once humble life was replaced with opulence beyond my wildest dreams. Servants attended to my every need, and I was bathed in perfumed waters and massaged with rare oils that left my skin glowing. They dressed me in the finest silks, garments so delicate they seemed woven from moonlight itself. Gold and gemstone-encrusted jewelry adorned my neck and wrists, and my hair, once tangled and unruly, was now a cascade of soft waves, adorned with flowers that only bloomed in the enchanted forest. The food was a revelation. Each meal was a feast of exotic dishes, flavors that danced on my tongue and melted in my mouth. I tasted fruits and meats I had only heard of in legends, and drank wines that left me lightheaded and euphoric. But each bite, each sip, was tinged with the bitter knowledge of what was to come. I tried to savor these moments, to lose myself in the pleasures lavished upon me, but it was impossible to forget. The villagers' smiles, the priests' chants, and the temple's flickering candles all reminded me that my life, so filled with beauty and luxury now, was hurtling towards a dark end. The night before the sacrifice, I was left alone in my chamber, a place that had come to feel like both a palace and a prison. I sat by the window, staring at the moonlit mountains, wondering what lay beyond their peaks. A soft knock on the door broke my reverie, and the high priest entered, his eyes somber. "It is time to prepare," he said softly, as if speaking any louder would shatter me. I nodded, rising on legs that felt like lead. He led me to the sacred bath, a pool of crystal-clear water surrounded by glowing stones. I disrobed and stepped into the water, feeling its warmth envelop me. The priest murmured prayers as he poured fragrant oils over my head, anointing me for the final ritual. Dressed again in my finery, I was taken to the altar, a slab of cold stone that seemed to pulse with ancient energy. The entire village had gathered, their faces a blend of sorrow and hope. I laid down, my heart pounding in my chest like a trapped bird. The high priest raised the ceremonial dagger, its blade gleaming in the firelight. He chanted words in a language older than time, calling upon the spirits to accept their offering. I closed my eyes, tears slipping down my cheeks, and tried to find peace in the knowledge that my death would bring life to my people. As the blade descended, I felt a strange calm wash over me. My final thoughts were of the beauty I had experienced, the fleeting joy that had filled my last days. The pain was sharp but brief, and as darkness claimed me, I heard the villagers' chants rising to a crescendo, their voices carrying me into the void. In my final moments, I understood that I was more than a sacrifice. I was a bridge between worlds, a vessel of hope and despair. And though my life was ending, my spirit would forever be a part of the mountains, whispering in the wind and echoing in the hearts of those who remembered my name.